Okay, so my experience in California Youth Authority, well, I was busted from 12 to 18, in and out 9 times, 9 different times for 9 different reasons. Some were violations, some were running away, some where they just didn't know what to do with me. I was in and out of group homes, foster homes. I mean, typical story. My mom was an alcoholic. My stepfather was a heroin addict. My real dad died in the projects when I was 7 months in my mom's stomach. And then that led to getting gang related because, you know, I felt like I had a hold of my dad's name and do right with his legend and keep it going. And I got involved in gangs, and then that just continued my committing crimes and getting out and not having nothing and on and so forth. When my very last time when I was busted, I was 18 and, well, I was 16 and I got busted for transporting in Mexico. And I was basically being a mule. And I got sentenced to, they didn't know what to do with me because I did 4 camp programs already. I was done, I was through. Next resort was California Youth Authority. And they sentenced me to a 90-day observation. So I was one of the lucky ones that passed my observation, but most young people going in aren't as lucky as I was. I don't know what I did, but I know I acted as if, and I did a lot of BSing so I can get out and get back, you know, to the Dorothy Kirby Center. It was in the Dorothy Kirby Center that I got exposed to people who cared about me. It was a middle-aged white woman that was just showed a genuine interest in me, that they cared about me, that I had potential, that I could make it. Whereas when I was in the street, I was the kid that sat in the back of the class that the teacher was like, you know, don't even come back, there's no point. Or when I left juvenile hall, they told me, oh, we'll save your bed, we'll see you in a couple weeks. You know what I mean? So it was definitely not anything that the system did, California Youth Authority did to help me get back into my community and get me where I am at today. It's organizations like Dream Yard LA, a writing program, Inside Out writing program that helped me vent and seek peace through poetry rather than gang violence. It was the Youth Justice Coalition that hired me because most people I was coming to, and I checked the box that said, have you ever been convicted of a crime? And I checked it yes, and I would never get called back, or just because the way I look, because I still draw on my eyebrows. The Youth Justice Coalition took me in just because you know, it's convict pride. I've been busted, and now I'm trying to get back to my community. And there's 3 things that we're demanding today. And I mean, there's been a lot of talk about what we want to do, right? But these things need to be done. We need the immediate closure of Chadgerian, okay? We're not playing. Those kids are going to continue to die in there if we don't close that place down. We need to transfer the whole state, this new CJCJ, we need to transfer them to county control. And we have a commitment from Higa down in LA County that he will take the kids and close down and send the status offenders home and make room for these young men coming into California Youth Authority. And that stuff that he was giving over there, talking about it can't happen because it's a process, that's not true. People were up here earlier testifying that it's happened overnight, and it can happen overnight again. And the people that were on the panel, I admire your ability to stay cool, calm, and collective, but to be honest, you guys don't go home to where I go home. I had to bury my cousin. I had to bury my 6-year-old cousin 2 weeks ago because he got killed by gangs, right? But it ain't a gang problem. It's not a problem with youth. It's these state legislators, these politicians, these council members that are making rules, laws, and legislations that entrap our youth into gang banging, that keep our youth poverty-ridden, that keep our youth in a recidivism cycle. A revolving door that does absolutely nothing to rehabilitate us. And am I mad at the gang members? No, I ain't mad at the gang members. I'm fighting the civil council people so they don't put a gang injunction in that neighborhood, because that's not what's going to work. What they need is alternatives to incarceration. They need to start educating these young people. 250 teachers? You really think that's going to do it? Come on, man. Those success stories, I still don't know how to do math, and I got my associate's degree. That's just, it's a Band-Aid. That's all it is. It's a Band-Aid. And all these new laws and legislations that they're coming out with, it's a Band-Aid. We need to close down chat and all the other things. There's no fixing it anymore. We cannot fix it. It's a broken system. It's failed. My uncle is a Metropolitan State Hospital in Norwalk because he had a nervous breakdown in California Youth Authority. My brother was admitted 5 years ago to Camarillo State Hospital and is still in the medical ward in county jail today because he had a nervous breakdown in California Youth Authority. So it's not something that's just happened with me. It's been happening in my family, and it's going to continue to happen. And he said he couldn't imagine no more young people dying in California Youth Authority or a mother losing their young child. Well, how come we don't have a mother on this panel to help him imagine that? I also want to point out that somebody from the state said that they had $4 million to plan out something and, you know, build solutions or whatever. But I know particularly my organization with a coalition of organizations got together and we came up with something with a few $1,000s and things that are baffling the leaders of our country. We have answers to. I want to also, like, just those people that are here today that are passionate about closing these places, don't forget the kids that are still in there, because I'm not here for me today. I'm here for those kids that are still in there, because Joseph, 3 weeks ago, imagine how that mother is mourning today. And people are gonna sit up in here and feed us some like Gerber baby food, like we're gonna take that. We're activists. We got to keep going. It's a struggle, and it's not going to stop. And it may be 10 years, but let us rethink and make sure that my daughter's 2 years old, and there's no way I'm going to let my daughter go out like that and inherit this system, this fight. No way.